Welcome to the History Hunter. Welcome to our small adventures with the World War II time frame. What is going on today is a Luftwaffe hunt, and we are going to be helped by this beautiful little underwater ROV, the Fifish V6 from QYSea. I got some additions. I have some beautiful little thruster covers that will help us to not get that much stuff inside the thrusters. I have this GoPro mount. We're not going to use that in this adventure, but in the next one you will see some great footage from that. Other than that, it can go down to 100 meter. It's controlled by a tablet, by a little radio controller, and wow, it's just absolutely amazing. Thank you QYSea for letting us have the opportunity to work with that beautiful tool. But what are we going to do today? Well, we're going, of course, underwater, and we are going back in time. We're going to go to a place where the Luftwaffe did some stuff, and we are going to find something. Sometimes you think you know what you found, but you really don't. But in the end, it can be a fantastic discovery if you put it into context and you actually decipher and find out what it is that you're finding. So before we go out there, please watch our videos in full. If you want to support our work, that's the best way to do it. Check out the ads, watch more of our videos, and check out the giveaway videos for our supporters that we do in the beginning of each month. And you can end up with having some of the artifacts through our World War II dioramas that we create for all of you beautiful people out there. To my beautiful, fantastic Patreon supporters, thank you for making this come true. Without some of that support, we wouldn't be able to do what you see. But now, let's go out and find the past and see what today is all about. Right. We are at the location. We have rigged the fantastic Fifish V6 from QYSea. It is an incredible little ROV. You control it by a pad or a phone. You can have a range of 100 meters with a tether there, so it's connected behind there on the controller, and it's connected to the reel. The tether goes into the ROV here. Have this thing here that makes it difficult to kind of let go. 6 thrusters, a 4K camera. Run the battery for several hours. You can see my hand here. Just a fantastic tool, and thank you QYSea for letting us have the opportunity to work with this magnificent little tool. So now we're gonna launch it, and we're gonna see if we can do what we came for here today. All right, so my son is going to launch it very gently into the ocean here. Put it in. Yeah, in it is. So now all we're going to do is going to activate the controller, and going to go down into the deep. Our Eagle Eye is doing some testing before we take it down. We're going to take it a little bit back here like that. Yeah. So we always test run it before we go. And we want to see that every function is where it's supposed to be. Try and go a little bit up. That's sideways. There we go. All kinds of maneuver possibilities with this fantastic tool. It is just amazing. Look at that, what it can do. It is fascinating to see the technology of today. Absolutely incredible. Alright, so we are down into the deep, and we are now just gonna do a little scouting trip here. We're gonna look around, see if we can find details of interest, and if we do, we will definitely check them out even more. We are not deep, and that's not the point, because we are looking for something really special, and if we find it, well, we are going to show it to you. So we have to reel out a little bit tether. You can see this thing here is very stable, and it's just so much fun. A little twitch, but that's definitely not a problem. So we're gonna look for a specific piece here, and who knows what can come up here. The good thing with the ROV is that you see on the left hand lower side, you can see the icon of the ROV. You see we can tilt it down all the way so we have a very good view of what's down there. And you see there in the middle there is something. Let's check that out. I'm not sure what that could be. It's definitely something there. Let's go a bit. Ooh, 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 ooh. You have to really practice to work with the ROV, because it's kind of totally different from the other things that we do. There you go. There's a piece of something. If we can go a little bit further down. Wonder what that is. That is definitely a metal piece. We might have some magnets with us. It's actually a piece of, what is that, a tile or a brick? I couldn't tell you. Then we can pan up and we can continue the quest for what could be at this former German position. Yeah, eagle eye spotted a little object here. This ROV is just incredible to use. Look at the image there. What is that? Kind of tempted to say that that was I couldn't tell you, but that is definitely something that we're going to check out later, and we're going to see where the position of that is. Wow. And it looks like magnetic, but we'll be able to hook it, I think. Oh, this is so cool. But we are not after a magnetic thing here today. We are more after a rubbery thing. Don't want to spoil the surprise, but we are actually looking for something rather unique that we have found here earlier. And who knows if we'll be lucky even on this little voyage. Beautiful colors here. It's not that deep, so the colors are really crisp and clear. We're gonna continue a little bit here and get back to it if we see some more. You know, the activity of the Germans were here, and who knows what we can find when we explore these areas here. Wow, what is that? There is something there. See that? What is that? That is interesting. Is that cartridges? What is that? That looks very, very interesting indeed. Do you see the same as we do? And we have to try to decipher whether we want to do something with each object or just gonna leave it. Or look at the stability of this thing here. It's just amazing. Alright, I'm gonna continue on. Alright, I think we finally got our little thing here. I'm gonna show it to you. Come into image right there. Boom. This is, I'm not sure whether it is that, but we have found some fantastic aircraft tires here from the German Luftwaffe, and that thing there looks suspiciously like what we have found here earlier. And let's see if I can get us down there. Yeah, definitely a yeah, that's an aircraft tire. There will be like other things here as well. Very often we find actually old tires from trucks and stuff, and some of them have actually been documented and identified as time frame correct items. This thing here, well, I couldn't tell, but we are definitely gonna do our best and see if we can actually get that thing up from there. So let's see if we can go down a little bit, just a tiny little bit. Come on, come on. You can do it, you can do it. There it is, see that? We don't know whether that is a aircraft wheel from the Allies or from the Germans. If it is a trolley wheel, I couldn't tell you, but we are here actually to get that up, and we have some tools for that, so we're going to show you that. Alright, we have actually this grappling hook, and that's going to be our tool for today. Who knows if it will work? We have pulled up stuff before with grappling hooks, so we are going to do it the best. Oh my god, this is terrible. I'm not a good knot maker, but I'll do my best, my very, very best. We'll take 3 of these, and probably that will help us out. Am I in the center, or where am I? Let's see, where are we? Where are we? Go this way. No. Wait. Alright. Where's the tire? It's going to position the ROV so we can actually go right over it. There it is. Alright. Am I over it? No? You have to go a little bit backwards like that. So where are we? Are we gonna do it? Almost. Come on, this is not gonna be that hard, is it? No, we're not gonna get it because the hole is not that big. Can you cut it?
Yeah.
No. Let's see if we can get it. Where is it? Okay, like that, and go this way. More. Come on. We got it. You got it?
Yes.
That feels very, very lightweight. Let me see if I can do like this. Doesn't feel like something that's been in the water for a very, very long time. But look at that, everybody. We actually have a tire here. At least it feels like a tire. Can you see that in the camera, where it's going? Yeah, there it is. Look at that. That is insane. And the ROV is moving, so we have to move. So we're gonna pull this up very soon. I'm kind of having a second opinion on whether that could be a World War II aircraft wheel, but nevertheless we are going to get it up no matter what. Let's go a little bit left here. Look at that. That is incredible to have this ROV helping us out getting this thing out from there. So let's see if we can get it up. Alright, there it is. And wheel, it really doesn't look like it could be an aircraft wheel, but nevertheless we have found that here before, so I do know they're here. We're gonna see if we can actually, I have to help out here, so I have to leave the camera. Alright, recording with 2 cameras here. Well, it is actually in the boat. It is a solid wheel, which actually feels very, very heavy when it's kind of up here in the surface. I'm shaking actually. This was so exciting. It's kind of very, very heavy like that, so I'm not sure what the specific function of that wheel was. As I said, we found Luftwaffe aircraft wheels here before, so we will definitely do our best to do as much as we can, but we actually spotted something else here. So, well, Eagle Eye did with the ROV, so we're gonna check that out and see if there is something more here, which is very, very exciting. Yeehaw, that's a good one, and thank you QYSea for the fantastic Fifish V6. See, I'm actually shaking. I don't know why am I shaking. Alright, seems like we have a pretty interesting little detail here. See that? That reminds me of something that I've seen on several Luftwaffe photos. Imagine you are trolling around huge bombs. And they are in this kind of little cutout, each one of them. I'm not sure whether that is that, but that really looks like some of the carriages and trolleys that I've seen they use on the ammo storages, which they hide in forest areas and things like that. And that is perfectly suited. The shape, you see that? So we have like 1, 2, 3, and 4. That could easily have been that actually. So there would probably be rubber, maybe they used cutout tires. So the bombs would lay on 2 stretches of metal with these cutouts, so the profile of the bomb can be in there. That could actually be it. That is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna do some research about these, see if I can see some images or things like that about these things. To me, I do recognize that image from pictures that I've seen earlier. Wow. And it is actually aircraft tires. See that? Oh, it is rubber pieces probably that held the bombs, kept them from rolling, and maybe some latches to hold them. That is fascinating. Wow. I'm gonna take a couple of photos here and see if I can identify it later. Nice. Oh yeah, we brought it back up from the deep. Well, not that deep anyway. We brought it back, and I think that we might have solved this little puzzle together. It was not a tail wheel that we have found there earlier. We have found a tail wheel from a Luftwaffe aircraft that's documented with everything, all the details we needed to find that. But this kind of tricked us. But that wheel, I really think, we also spotted the second one, as I said. I think that belonged to that, since we found the bomb wreck remains and everything, and that is just absolutely fantastic. This little thing here, the Fifish V6 machine from QYSea, it is absolutely wonderful. You can go down to 100 meter. It comes with a 100-meter tether. You can go down and do whatever you want. You can record, you take still photos. You can run for 3 to 4 hours. It has a 4K camera. It's just so user-friendly. Absolutely. My son can run it, so everybody can run it. It has these special things like a propeller guard and a flashlight mount you can put on the bottom there. A separate camera you can put there with the amount they supply. So we're going to see some photos of both this position here, where we actually have found several aircraft wheels. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, and also we have something really special coming up. So let's have a little look at that. So you can see we're using the GoPro camera, but we are going to take it to the next level. Yes, we have a grabber, and I'm working like a maniac now to be able to retrieve small pieces from the bottom, and that's going to be pretty interesting to take along and do. So what can I say? thank you very much for joining us on this little Luftwaffe adventure underwater. Massive thank you to all my Patreon supporters. Without you guys and girls, it wouldn't be possible to do what you see, and we do need more support, so please check out our giveaways videos in the beginning of each month, and you can see how you can become a Patreon supporter and take part in the monthly World War II diorama draws that I do for all my supporters. Beautiful handmade dioramas with artifacts that we find. I give them away to my supporters. So check out the videos in the beginning of each month, and there will also be links under in the video description for how to become a supporter. Other than that, as I said, watch our videos in full. That's the very best thing you can do. Hit that little notification bell. You see that under the video text, and then you'll be notified every time we release a new video. Other than that, massive thank you to QYSea for letting us have the opportunity to work with this little beautiful machine, and we will definitely meet you out there in some extremely cool adventure in the very near future. Will it be overland or over water or underwater? Time will tell. Just check in and I'll take you along back into the past, and you will really enjoy the next adventure coming up. All right, thanks for watching. See you later. Keep smiling, and goodbye.